What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. It's V, you already know, and we got something different for you guys today. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to start putting like life story, like commentary type of content on my channel, and that's what this is. We are going to be telling you a story today, so I really hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, let me know if you like these types of videos because I got a few stories that I could tell you guys that are pretty decent. You know, I had a couple experiences here and there. So yeah, to start this series off, we're gonna start with something a little light. Um, I got a story about the time I got scammed by my friend in high school. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. So back in high school, I lived right around the block from my best friend. We are going to call him Alex. We're gonna call him Alex. We will be using fake names in here. I don't want to disclose any names. Like you know how I go. You know how I go if you've seen like commentary channels do this shit. But yeah, I had my friend Alex, and he lived right around the block from me. I could walk to his house in 2 minutes, and we were best friends. We hung out like every day, and it was a great time. So yeah, when I was in high school, somehow I don't know how, but we got into vaping. Yeah, we were real interested in vaping. Like we were both like doing a lot of research, like looking up videos and stuff, and like we talked to each other about like what type of mod we want or whatever. Um, and it just so turned out that his brother was willing to sell me a box mod. Well, he was going to give me the mod for free, and then I had to buy the juices. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. But he would help me get the juices and stuff, and yeah, it was a pretty chill deal. You know what I mean? I was really excited for that shit. It was like a little E-Leaf box mod and shit, like, and shit was chill. I was excited. And I had a little job, like I worked as a cashier at the time, so I had a little bit of money to work with. I was very excited, and um, I really wanted it as soon as possible. Yeah, I was mad hype. Like I don't know, like looking back, like bro, I was really hyped to be vaping and shit. Like no nicotine either, just vaping like the nicotine free juice and shit, just to look cool. Not the moves. I was at school, right? And I have another friend, and I'm gonna call him Dave. And I don't know how this came up, but he knew that I was trying to get a vape and stuff, and he was gonna trying to help me get one, even though I already had it set up to get one from Alex's brother. So it was I don't know why, but I was intrigued. I'm like, oh wow, I can get a vape faster. Let's go. I take him up on the offer. Like he's telling me about his friend because Dave wasn't over 18 either, but his friend was. So he told me that his friend could help me get it and stuff, and I was worried about getting scammed because I did not know this kid. Like I never met him before or anything, but Dave was very sure that he was very trustable, and you know my money'd be safe basically. So I was like, okay, I don't trust it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know why. I literally have no clue. Like I was really stupid. Like it was a dumb decision, but I went along with it. I did express my concerns. I asked about like my money back, or like if he would say that it was more than what it was. But Dave assured me that I'd be chill. He actually literally said, like, one of the phrases I remember, he was like, he's the type of person to give you your money back and the change. And I'm just like, all right, cool. He must be a cool guy. And I guess I was so trusting because I didn't have too many friends in high school. So, like, somebody was willing to be my friend and, like, help me out. I'm like, all right, cool. So, fast forward. I meet the kid. We're gonna call him Brad. So Brad, uh, yeah, Brad was he was a chill dude. Like he seemed pretty chill up front and stuff. He was talking about he'd help me get it. I gave him my number and stuff so we can talk about it while we were in the process of getting me this shit. Like so you can know what I want or this any other. So it comes time to get this vape, right? And I tell him, because I really wanted a box mod. I really wanted to blow like big clouds and just look all cool and shit and do smoke tricks. So I, I told him like, that I want a box mod and I got $70 and yeah, and he was just going to take care of it. So I remember I gave him the money at school and I remember I didn't really hear much back from him about it. Like he didn't really keep me posted. You know what I mean? Like he didn't like tell me like, oh, like they got these options, this, that, and the other. Like, he didn't really tell me anything, which was kind of shit. Like it kind of sucked that he wasn't really like communicating with me and shit, and it like made me a little skeptical. But he already had the money, so I had to just trust the process. So but he does tell me when he's going to get it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm pretty sure I told him to like, let me know like the options and all that stuff. And looking back on it now, like I can see why that wouldn't happen though, because, somebody looking at stuff and then going on their phone, looking at more stuff than going on their phone, like it looks sketchy, it looks like they're up to no good. But at the time, I wasn't thinking like that. I thought it was pretty reasonable. But he did not do that. I remember he let me know he was going, and then I think I texted him for an update, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got it." And I'm like, "What? Like, bro, I was gonna send you like the shit that I wanted. Like, I was doing heavy research, so I knew like the prices of stuff. I knew I could get a box mod for under $70. Like, and that is not what I got." So he tells me, he's like, yeah, man, like, I got you this pen and it's really slick and da 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 da. And I'm like, nigga, like, first of all, I didn't want a pen. Why would you get me a pen when that's not what I wanted? So that was weird. And I'm just like, damn, like, I really wanted a box mod and you kind of hoed me. But I was still excited, underage kid getting a vape. Still exciting regardless. So, time comes for me to get the vape. Um, I get it at school. I'm on lunch and he brings it to school and shit. No box. So I don't even know if it was actually bought or if he just sold me one of his old pieces. You know what I mean? One of his old vapes. It didn't come with a box. I don't even remember if there was a charger, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I don't even remember if he gave me a charger or not, but like he gave me this vape and shit, and I think he like filled it up for me or whatever. And I look at it, it's like this black like this pen, like this standard ass pen and shit. I'm excited, I got me a vape and shit, but I asked about change and this nigga gonna look at me and talk about some. Yeah, I went to buy it and they just said 70, so he definitely scammed my ass. Like, there's no way that shit came to 70 even. Like, I highly doubt it because the pen was mid. Like, I went home and I used it and I was not getting the clouds that I wanted. Granted, like I said, first vape, I was still excited. But obviously I know like the type of clouds that box mods can get and shit. So I wasn't all that, like, I was kind of like underwhelmed by the clouds and shit. Like it was kind of whack. Like the pen, like it had no features. Like it didn't have any like temperature shit or not. It was just like this basic ass pen. Like there's no way that shit was $70. He probably got the shit for like $30 if he even bought it. Like, or he probably sold me his $30 pen for $70. I don't know, but shit was mad sketch. And I remember I went to the park because usually me and Alex would either meet at the park or he would come to my house and get me, and then we'd go to the park together. So we're at the park, and I'm like, yo, guess what, man? And he's like, yo, what? And I didn't really want to show him because I didn't want I didn't want to not be able to get the box mod from his brother, and I thought that if he knew that I had something already, then the deal was off. So I didn't really want to show him, but I was so excited I couldn't keep my mouth shut. So I'm like, okay, guess what? And he's like, what? And then like I have it behind my back and shit, and I pull it out. And he's like, yo, and like we're hitting it and shit. Like I let him hit it and all, and I make sure that like I can still get the box mod and shit. I should have just only got the box mod. I should have just waited and just got the box mod, but it's okay. The past is the past. It's like, let me stop playing. But but yeah, I definitely should have just been patient. Like that $70 on that pen was really a waste of money. Like the man did not deserve my bread for that whack ass pen. That shit was definitely taxed. I do remember though, it was like a day or two later, lunch is over at school and I'm getting ready to go in because at my school you can eat lunch outside. So I'll be outside and shit. Like I usually would eat my lunch and go outside, hacky sack with the crew, and then go back in. So I'm on my way in and I see Brad and he's like, hey man, and we're just chatting it up and he has some free juices for me. I don't know if he felt bad about scamming my ass or what, but I definitely got some free juices from him. He gave me like 2 juices. They weren't full. Like I think one was like half and one was like pretty much full or whatever. I guess they were just like juices that he wasn't going to use. Don't know if he felt bad, like I said, about scamming my ass. Like, because, I was pretty chill towards him. Like, and I don't know. So maybe I'm giving him too much credit. Maybe he just was giving me shit just because. I don't know. But for a scammer, Brad was a nice guy. I can't lie. Like, we talked and he gave me the juices and stuff. Like, and it was really chill. So, I mean, at least I got that out of it for getting a shitty ass pen like that. Man's like scam my ass. That shit crazy. Like, I was not one to speak up for myself in school. And that shit will get me screwed over all the time. Like, I have other stories too about getting scammed. Like, it's kind of crazy. Let me know if you want to hear those. Like, I got a couple. This is honestly one of the lesser scams. Like, this scam is like, I'd rather get scammed like this, like, rather than some of the other ways I got scammed. You know what I mean? But yeah, we gotta start speaking up for ourselves. Like, guys, if you're watching this, speak up for yourself. If you have any suspicions, say something because you will get your ass scammed. And it's pretty important to, protect yourself in these manners, Like, shit. That was a long lesson for me to learn because, bro. No, but for real. Hope you enjoy the story. I got scammed out of a vape pen. Out of $70, I did end up getting the other vape pen, the one from Alex's brother, and I still actually have that mod to this day. I still have it, but it doesn't work. I don't know what I did to it, but what would happen is I would go to heat it, and then after like a second, like it will lock, like as if you took a blinker or something. So yeah, mod's dead, but I still have it. It's a nice little memory, like, cause I don't hear from Alex much anymore, but having a nice little memory of our friendship. It's pretty chill. As for the shitty pen that I got from Brad, that I ended up getting that shit confiscated. My mom went through my room when I wasn't there and she found my juices and she found my pen and like she questioned me about it. She thought that I was like, she thought they were weed pens and I'm just like, no, bro. Like, and I tried to tell her that like they weren't mine and all that shit. Like, how teenagers do. Like, she ain't buy that shit, so I never Got that shit back. I think I actually got the pen back. I forget how I got the pen back, but the juices were done. And yeah. Alex, if you see this, hit me up, man. I miss you. And Brad, if you see this, you were chill, but fuck you for that. That was fucked up. Dave, if you see this, that was fucked up, man. I thought we were friends. Like, nah, but let me stop. I'm kind of prolonging this video too much. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to hear more stories. I got stories to tell. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. Drop a sub, please. I would really appreciate it. Most of you who watch my smoke videos aren't even subscribed. So please. That should mean the world to me. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Peace.